you always like take these roles where you're either dead, you're popping up again. What's it? Or you're.
I don't know. I think it's a new thing, I think it's the successes of all these really great independent women proving that, that they can pull off a credible franchise and make some money.
Yeah.
And I think that once they see that, you can be an independent woman and you don't have to be necessarily attached to, some dude to pull it off, I think once they realize that work with, Hunger Games and, Snow White and the Huntsman, and all of a sudden they realized it works with movies like A Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, and they're like, oh, wait a minute. But Mila's been doing it for years. I've been doing it for 13 years. Oh, and then characters like me, who's usually in an ensemble cast kind of situation. Also the recession and, don't want to take a chance on a new franchise kind of thing has something to do with it. Let me not lie and say that I don't think that. But there are lots of reasons, I'd like to think that I did a good job at what I do, and that, maybe when they realize that the franchise lives on, that they want to bring me back.
Well,
why did you want to revise the brand?
No, I care so much.
Because I believe that just like one time, a long time ago, there was this black and white movie where man was on the moon. I believe technology is going to come and blow up in our freaking face. And I don't think technology is just computers. I think biogenetic engineering is a form of technology. And this is completely sheer utter exaggeration to the 1000th degree. But, it's as close to contingent as a sci-fi film's ever going to get.
What do you love most about Comic-Con?
I love to see grown-ups act like children, and that's what you get here. Is a bunch of grown-ups having a great time, getting all dressed up, being silly, being fun. That's what it's all about.
Do you consider yourself more of a geek or a nerd, and what makes you nerd out?
I guess like there's a difference between a geek and a nerd, but I've always loved to geek out on action figures, on doll houses. Now I've gotten into sewing, so we're stitching dolls at home. I think definitely geeks and nerds have a lot of interests and hobbies, right, that we all like to do. We have a big personal world, which I think is amazing. That's what makes us amazing people.
how do you feel about this? I mean, this is a film started out as a major video game coming out. Did you know it would be this year? You're still making more.
Listen, nobody could have ever known when we started what the Resident Evil franchise would become. So it's wonderful that people have given us the opportunity to make so many films within the franchise, and that people love to see me kick butt. I mean, I love to do it. I have a great time doing it. So it's nice that people buy me in the role. And but I always said if I can't do it myself. And it's the same for my 4-year-old. Like when she wants to climb on something or do anything, I'm like, if you can't do it yourself, you probably shouldn't be doing it. But if you can make it on your own, go for it. And I'll be watching her, of course. But it's the same for me. If I can't do a stunt, I don't want my stunt double just doing it. I want to be able to do it myself, even if we both do it, because she'll do it for the wide shots. But if I can't do the thing, I just feel like people aren't going to believe it, because I have to believe it. And if I don't believe it, if I don't buy it, if I can't do it, why should you, so.